Now we're gonna pivot. The last pivot for the day. We're gonna pivot into the Dallas Fort Worth. So we're gonna be looking at a woman who is suing Walmart because she was assaulted by a Walmart employee for how I'm assuming how she handed the dollar over to her. So that is my initial thing. So we're gonna jump right into that and see what all that is about. Remember, this is AC Reviews the World. Remember to like and subscribe, follow Instagram, Twitter, all that good old stuff. Well, not Twitter, Twitch. I need to get a Twitter. I probably will get a Twitter, but for the AC Reviews the World channel. But let's jump right into it. For the last thing, let's get into it.
A trip to a gas station turned into a hospital visit for one woman who says she was attacked while paying for her slushie. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. The attack was caught on camera at a Walmart gas station in Cedar Hill. The woman claims the confrontation escalated after the cashier didn't like how she handed her the money. Well, now the victim is suing Walmart. Fox News' David Centenry joining us.
You know we got to back that up a little bit. We ain't see enough. Let's back that up just a tad bit. Let's look at this. They are brawling.
The attack was caught on camera at a Walmart gas station in Cedar Hill. The woman claims the confrontation escalated after the cashier didn't like how she handed her the money. Well, now the victim is suing Walmart. Fox News' David Centenry joining us live with more. David.
Yeah, the victim sat down with us and she says she is still recovering from her injuries. She believes that the cashier's criminal history should have been a big red flag for Walmart.
All behind $1.06.
Surveillance video shows a cashier allegedly attacking a customer at a Walmart convenience store in Cedar Hill. The customer trying to purchase a slushie.
To me, $1.06 has changed my life a lot.
$1.06. That's how much money Ann Flores says she slid across the counter to the cashier for the slushie. Flores claims the cashier wanted the money placed in her hand.
And she said, pick up the effing money and put it in my damn hand.
Flores did not like the cashier's tone, so she left the money on the counter and tried to walk out.
So I kept on walking towards the door, and she came around the counter.
Why are you going to, like, it's not worth going to jail over. Why don't people understand? Like, I understand, like, you might have felt disrespected, but at the end of the day, you are there to do your job. People might disrespect you. Yes, you should stand up for yourself, but not at the point where you are going to jail and now over someone sliding some money to you? That is wild. That is wild to me. I don't know if it was. There's a time and a place for when violence should be used, or if it should ever be used. And I don't think this was it. I don't think this was it at all.
And she shoved the money in my chest.
According to an arrest warrant affidavit, a Cedar Hill police detective says the cashier confronted and pushed Flores, adding Flores was trying to leave, but the cashier taunted Flores, pushed Flores again, and swung Flores toward the front counter, where Flores' lower back was fronted and pushed.
And she shoved the money in my chest.
Walk out.
So I kept on walking towards the door, and she came around the counter, and she shoved the money in my chest.
According to an arrest warrant affidavit, a Cedar Hill police detective says the cashier confronted and pushed Flores, adding Flores was trying to leave, but the cashier taunted Flores, pushed Flores again, and swung Flores toward the front counter, where Flores' lower back was hit. The scuffle continued.
She just came at me, and it was either, stand there and get pounded or fight back, and instinct was to fight back.
A detective says the cashier, Sharif Lawrence, was the aggressor. She's charged with assault causing bodily injury. Lawrence has a lengthy criminal history, theft and drug.
God dang. What was it? God damn. 2002, 2010, and 2012. Wow. That is wild.
Convictions, even a felony aggravated assault conviction in 2000. In a newly filed
Yeah, Walmart gonna have to pay some. They gonna have to pay.
lawsuit against Walmart, Flores claims the company was negligent to hire Lawrence. Flores claims to have suffered 2 vertebrae fractures, a head injury, and more.
But what if I have my grandchildren with me or something, and she decides to pop off?
In a statement to Fox 4, Walmart says, "We take the safety and security of our customers seriously. We will review the complaint and respond appropriately to the court."
There's no way you can justify that.
Flores says she did not think much of sliding money to Lawrence instead of placing it in her hand, her mind elsewhere. She says she was returning from a funeral for her mother-in-law.
What if that was your mother, your grandmother, your child, that this lady did this to?
Come on, man. That is insane. Returning from a funeral. I've definitely slid some money over before. I never thought it was inappropriate. I remember, I don't remember, but I've heard in Japan and different cultures that they don't take the money in hand. You have to put it down on the tray. Do not hand it to them. That's crazy. You losing your job and going to jail, potentially going to jail over something like this.
Behind $1.06.
$1.06 gets you sent to jail and losing your job.
Yeah, that attack happened last September, but the lawsuit just filed last week. We did stop by Lawrence's listed address earlier today in Cedar Hill to see if she would talk to us, but no one came to the door. Yep. Heather, Steve, back to y'all.
All right, David, thank you.
Yeah, she is not going to make a statement. There is no way. It happened they finally did a lawsuit. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, all right, everybody, remember this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like us,